Now see the problem under this journal. Okay, under this first we have to write the entries in the books of accounts. We have to first identify the transaction now. Okay, identifying means what, which type of an account. So under these accounts we have three types of accounts there. So what's that? One is personal account, real account, nominal account. So what is the rule of personal account? Personal account means it is related to the person. Related to person is called as a personal account. So what will be come under these personal accounts? What items will come under this personal account is capital accounts, loan accounts, sundry creditors account, sundry debtors accounts, any prepaid expenses accounts, all companies, customers, suppliers, reserves account. So all these are come under this personal account. Then what is real account? Real account means what? For this real account we prepared by taking assets is called as an a real account. Okay, under these assets we have two types of assets will be there now: fixed assets, current assets. Under these fixed assets, fixed in nature, so that fixed assets will be classified into two types. One is tangible assets and second one is intangible assets. Tangible assets means what? We can see, we can touch and feel that assets is known as this tangible assets. Examples under these tangible assets are any asset which we can see, that is buildings, stock, cash, land, furniture. Okay, so intangible assets means what? Those assets have some value but we can't see, we cannot be touched and felt. So for the examples of these intangible assets is goodwill, trademarks and patents. Okay, so these come under this real account. What is a real account rule? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. What are the items will come into the business, that we will write under this debit side, and what are the item is goes out, that will be right on the credit side. Next is nominal account. Nominal account relating to what? Nominal account relating to the expenses, losses, incomes, gains. So what is the rule of the nominal account? On the debit side we record all the expenses and losses, and credit side all incomes and gains. Okay, now see the problem under this first problem in journal. We have to write the entries in the books of prime entry, virginal entry. Okay, now see the problem. Journalize the following transactions on July 1st 2008. On July 1st open a bank account. Okay, so for bank account you have to take personally now. Okay, so this open a bank account, what you have to open? Bank account. So while opening bank account you have to pay some cash now, so that what comes into you, bank account will comes to you in under this bank. From the point of bank cash is coming into the bank, from our point of view cash is going out. So that what is the entry? Bank account data to cash account. Next on 5th, purchased goods for cash rupees 5000. You purchased some goods. Okay, we have to think from the business point of view. Okay, I start the business, so that I purchased goods for cash. What I bring with some goods. For purchasing that goods, what I have paid? Cash. What is going on? Cash is going on. What will be coming? Goods will be coming. So instead of goods we have to write the purchases. Okay, purchases account data to cash account. And 10th, purchased machinery from A, 15,000. I purchased machinery from A. So A is a person. So he is a real account. From I purchased machinery from A. So in my point of view, what I'm bringing machinery. Okay, so machinery account is debited. From this A account, A is giving now. So debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here who is the giver? A is a giver. So A is a credit side. Okay, I will explain while writing, that is just see the problem now. Don't confusing. Next is paid wages. Okay, paid wages. Who will pay the wages? For laborers work in our company, in our work business. Instead of that work, we pay some wages to the laborers. So that paid wages. So how to pay that wages? In the form of cash. Okay, wages account data to cash account. Paid, cash is going out. Receive, cash is coming in. Okay. Next is goods sold to B for cash rupees 12,000. When you have to sold goods, what you have to get it? Cash is getting. While anything you purchase it, what you have to getting? Asset is getting, cash is going out. While purchasing one material without giving cash, can we own that assets? No. For purchasing, we have to pay some cash. For sale, we receive the cash from that person who sold to that. So here, goods sold to B for cash. Here, who is the receiver that goods? B is the receiver. Okay, B is a receiver, but it is an for cash now. We have to write instead of B, we have to write cash. Okay, so that entry is what you have to receiving. For selling that goods, we receive cash now. So that what it's coming on? Cash account data to sales account. Next is paid electricity bill. How to pay the electricity bill? With in the form of cash now. So that electricity bill account data to what's going on? Cash is going on. So that's right under this credit side, electricity bill account data to cash account. Pay to account an amount of rupees 5,000. Okay, paid to A an account rupees 15,000. So from whom we have to pay? A to pay. Here A is a receiver. A account data to paid. Now what's paying on cash? A account data to cash account. Next is sold old newspaper. For sold, what we receiving, we get cash now. So for what selling newspapers is selling. What you have to receiving, we receiving cash. So that cash is debit, and what we sold to newspapers. Okay. So this is this way given in the examination. So this question is for 12 marks. Okay. Under this first unit, one theory and one problem will become now. So under this theory, like what are the accounting principles, what are the advantages and disadvantages of accounting, and for that problem they gives like the problem. Okay, journalize the following transaction. They will given 10 transactions. For 10 transactions we have to write the journal entries, or else from with this information again they add some and prepare ledger accounts also. At that time, after completing the journal, we discussed about this ledger after preparing ledger accounts. Okay, in that in your exam, journalize the following transactions and prepare ledger accounts also. Okay, so for this question is for 12 marks. Okay, now see the solution. So it is very easy. Journal How many columns is there in journal? 5 columns will be there. So that first one is date. Have to draw with scale with pencil. Okay. So that first column is date. First column is date. Particulars. LF number. Debit amount. Credit amount. For draw this pro forma, automatically you will get 2 marks. Okay, for neatly pro forma you have to write date, particulars, LF number, debit amount, credit amount. Okay, see the first. So on the main head write 2008 July 1st. Okay, we have to prepare journal in a chronological order now, so that is date wise order. Okay, so first on the July 1st is what is open a bank account with the amount of rupees 50,000. So that first entry is bank account data. Bank account data. Leave some space from the margin. You have to starts with 2. Okay, bank account data to cash account. You have to open bank account now. So this bank account is getting to you, so that is bank account is debit. What is going on? Cash is going on, so that's why this cash is written on the credit side. So that what is the entry? Bank account data to cash account. Okay, leave this LF number. LF number means what? Ledger folio numbers. Okay, so here we not write any numbers. Okay, so how much is the amount is 50,000 in debit column, and that this is credit now, so this amount is right under this credit column is 50,000. For every transaction we have to write the narration. Narration means what? A brief explanation of the transaction. So that narration is starts with being. So what is a narration? Being an account being an account an account opened with the bank. Okay, this is a narration. So first transaction is completed, and you have to make draw a line. Okay, so that first transaction is completed. Next, second, in which date? Fifth date now. Next is July 5th. What's that? Purchased goods for cash. You purchased goods. What you have to getting? Goods are coming. What is going on? Cash is going on. For that purchasing goods you have to pay cash. How much rupees? 5,000 rupees. What is the entry? What is coming? Goods are coming, but instead of goods, remember here, instead of goods we have to write the purchases. Okay, so that purchases purchases account data. How much is the amount of rupees is 5,000. purchases account data, what you have to pay? Cash is paid. So that's cash is going on. So cash is an asset. What is a asset will come to the real account. Come under this real account. What is the rule of real account? Debit what comes in, credit what goes out. And the debit what comes in, goods are comes in. So that will be right under this debit. What is going out? So what's going out? Cash is going out. So cash account. Purchases account data to cash account. Amount is rupees 5000. What is the narration? Being being goods being goods purchased for cash. Okay, being goods purchased for cash. Okay, so this is a second entry. Next, on which date? 10th. Purchased missionary from A. From A, I purchased missionary. So here, what I purchased missionary is purchased. What comes in missionary is an asset. Now, what comes in missionary will comes in. So that will be debit side. Here, who is giving? A is given. So A is a person. So it is related to personal account. Personal account rule is what? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Here A is the giver. So this person A will come under this credit side. Okay. On July 10th, missionary account data 2 is giving, A is giving to A account. So under this missionary account debits, and the debit is how much is the amount is 15,000. That credit is 15,000. You have to definitely tally debit amount with credit amount. So debit is 15,000, credit is 15,000. Tally. So what is the narration? Being missionary purchased from A. Being missionary purchased from being missionary purchased from A. Okay. So 3 entries are completed. Next is paid wages. So this is date column, this is particular, this is LF number, debit amount, credit amount. Next, and which date? July 12th. Paid wages. We paid wages in the form of cash now. So that entry is what? Wages account data to cash account. Wages account data to the form of cash now to cash account. How much is the amount of wages is rupees 500, rupees 500. Okay, what is the narration? Being wages paid. being wages paid. Okay. Next is on July 13, goods sold to be for cash. So sold means sales. For sale, for selling any assets, what we receive? We receive cash now. So that goods sold to be for cash. So what is the entry for sold? What you have to receive? Cash is received. You what you have to sold? Goods are sold. So you have not write goods. You have to write the sales. Okay. So what is the entry on July 13? Cash account debtor, cash account debtor to sales account. How much is the amount of sales is rupees 2000, rupees 2000. What is the narration? Being being goods sold for cash. Okay, being goods sold for cash. Next is on July 15th, paid electricity bill. Paid electricity bill. So that electricity bill electricity bill account data to in the form of cash only we pay now. So that is electricity bill account data to cash account. How much is the amount of this electricity bill is rupees 200, rupees 200. What is the narration? Being electricity bill paid. Being electricity bill paid. Next is paid to A an account. So on 10th July, see here, purchased machinery from Yena. So how much is the amount of rupees? 15,000. So on that July 18th, paid cash to A. Okay. So that entry is paid to A. So here we cash is paid to A. Here who is the receiver? A is the receiver. So debit the receiver. So that's why A account is debit. So what is going on from our side? Cash is going on now. So that A account data to cash account. On July 18th, A account data to cash account. How much is the amount is rupees 15,000, rupees 15,000. So that what is the narration? Being amount paid to A for what? Paid to A for purchase of machinery. for purchase of machinery. Next is on last is July 28th, sold old newspaper. So sold the old newspapers for selling, for sold that what you received, cash is receiving now. So that entry is on July 20, cash account data for selling, you receive cash now. Cash account data to newspaper account. Cash account data to newspaper account. So for that, what is narration? Being being old newspapers sold. Being old newspaper sold. Okay, this is our answer under this problem. For this problem, so these are the journal entries. Okay, got it. So for anyone, so I forgot to write the amount here. So for that sold old newspaper, how much is the amount is for newspapers is rupees 50, rupees 50. So anyone have doubts, ask to me. Okay, so this is our answer. Next, see another problem. We have to prepare opening entry. Okay, give the opening entry from following balances which appeared in the books of Mr. Mandeep Singh on 1st April 2008. So assets are C, cash balance rupees 10,000, bank balance rupees 25,000, bills receivable rupees 5,000, debtors rupees 5,000. Next, stock rupees 12,000. Investments rupees 34,000. Machinery rupees 75,000. And buildings rupees 50,000. So these are the assets. Next, liabilities are creditors 30,000, loan rupees 20,000, any bills payable rupees 13,000. Okay, so from this we have to prepare the opening entry. So we discussed in several types of journal entries will be there. Under that opening entry, what is the rule? So last year closing balance is a this year opening balance. This year closing balance is a next year opening balance. So on the both assets and liabilities should be equal. That is, or debit and credit side should be equal. Suppose if there is any differences is there, suppose debit side is more, credit side is less, then the different amount is an a capital. And I suppose any credit side is more, debit side is less, then we write that difference is an a goodwill now. So now see the solution under this problem. Opening entry in the journal of Mandip Singh. So all the assets have debit balances, all the liabilities are credit balances. Okay, remember, all the assets are debit balances and all the liabilities are credit balances. Date, particulars, LF number, debit amount, credit. So all the assets are debit balances. Now first we have to write the debits, after that to credit. So under the first one is what cash balances, that is on which date? 2008 April 1st. So first is cash. Cash account data. How much is the amount of cash is rupees 10,000. Next is bank. Bank account data. How much is the bank balance is rupees 25,000. Next is bills receivable. That bills receivable account data. Bills receivable account data amount is rupees 5,000. The next is debtors account data. Debtors account data is rupees 5,000. Next is stock is stock account data. Stock account data is rupees 12,000. Stock account data is rupees 12,000. Next, investments. Investments account debtor is rupees 34,000. Next is missionary. Missionary account debtor is rupees 75,000. Next is buildings. Buildings account debtor is rupees 50,000. Okay. Leave. So assets are completed now. So that leaves some space for one word. Okay. On that credit side is what's there? To starts with two now. So two on that liabilities are the credit side balances. For for that first liability is creditors account. So this balance is right under this credit side. Okay. Creditors account rupees amount is 30,000. Next is two loan account. Two loan account is 20,000. Next is two bills payable. To bills payable account. To bills payable account is how much is the amount is 13,000. What is a general rule? Debit and credit should must be equal now. See here by first only. So here credit side is how much? 30 plus 20 50. 50 plus 13 is 63,000 is the credit side balance. How much? 63,000. Coming to the debit side, 10,000 plus 25,000 is 35,000 plus 5 is 40,000 plus 45,000. 45,000 plus 12,000 is 57,000. 57,000 plus 34,000 is 91,000. 91,000 plus 75,000 is 1 lakh 66,000. 1 lakh 66,000 plus 50,000 is 2 lakhs 16,000. How much? Debit side is 2 lakh 16,000 and credit side is how much? 63,000. Is getting equal? No. What is there? Debit side is more, credit side is less. So some difference amount is there. How much is the difference amount? 1,53,000 is a difference amount. Okay, how much is getting difference? 1,53,000 is a difference. So this difference amount is known as is we have to write with two capital. Two capital balancing figure. Okay, how much is a balancing figure is 1,53,000. Suppose, okay, this is the problem. Suppose our credit side is 2,16,000 is there and debit side is 63,000 is there. So on that which side is less? Debit side is less. So we have to cover with that difference now. So here 1,53,000 is getting. So this 1,53,000 is differences with this by writing this goodwill account data 1,53,000 we getting this debit and credit. Okay, for in this difference is getting on that credit side, so that on that credit side is to capital account. What is the narration? being the balances of previous year previous year brought forward. Okay, this is our answer under this opening entry. Okay, this is our class today.